YouTube content.
Alright, I'm on solid ground now. Oh, shit, bro.
You got it, John.
Alright. Got lucky in that four-wheel drive.
Those aren't Crocs. Alright, so anyway guys, we're at a local salvage yard today. And once we get around these couple cars, you'll see exactly why we're here. I guess most of you don't realize, but yeah, I ended up buying that 77 F-150 after that video. John, didn't I?
Huh?
Did I buy that truck?
Yeah.
See? But it's a custom. I like chrome trim, and the parts highboy that I've got, it only has certain pieces of trim. So we're going to be pulling trim off of.
Oh man, did that in house?
We're going to be pulling trim off of this truck. The best type. Let's say, I'm going to keep walking, show them all the other ones. Probably this one. It's got some fender trim on the driver's side. And maybe try and get the tailgate off of that one. I haven't decided fully. So, anyways, we'll get back shortly when we actually get some stuff started. Yeah, for any of you guys possibly looking for parts, there's not a lot left on these trucks that's super salvageable. But, I mean, parts are parts. And with the guys hoarding them up like they are nowadays, it's getting a little harder to find some. This one's got a little bit of stuff. The bed's roached on the other side. You can see it's got mud in it. Tailgate's rusty, but it's got trim, which is why I like it. But, yeah. 2 of these are 4-wheel drive, and the one we're pulling stuff off of is not. But before you get too excited, a lot of stuff's already been pulled off both of them, so. I'm honestly not sure what this one was. I thought it was custom, but I don't think I've ever seen customs with trim. That's the piece we're pulling off right up there. I know it's bent, but I'm gonna try and straighten it out. I gotta watch filming John because the moon's out during the daylight. But yeah, so I just found out this truck's an Explorer, which is kind of cool because I really like the Explorers. I wish mine was one. If you guys want an idea exactly how rusty these trucks are, I've never seen a mirror rust out. So, but on the other hand, it does still have a good cab corner that I could use to replace that other one. So, it's possible I'll be coming back in the future. John. Custom. Alright, so that took like, what, maybe 30 minutes? We got this bed piece, the fender piece, and we got this cab corner piece.
I got mud on my pants.
Yes, you did.
One dude.
So we're at our spot where we do the most thinking.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Take a guess.
Oh, well, there's like 5 chips in one.
He's having a wet dream about chips. Man, this thing's seen the camera time. Working on taking the old grill out. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is different. I know as you've seen earlier, we were pulling this trim off of some trucks, and you could tell it looked way weathered way earlier. Now it ain't perfect, but it's got a bit more of a shine to it. I'm trying to keep enough of a patinaed look for when I do the shop truck. But anyways guys, I guess what I'm showing you here is my method on how I get trim to go from that foggy, worn out, sun-baked, anodized look to somewhat shiny, more usable until you can afford a new part. Anyways, we'll get right into it. So first off, I'll say I do not advise this. I'm currently using my shower. What I did is I've got Yellow Can Easy Off oven cleaner sprayed on it, and I'll leave it soaking for about 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes-ish. I've left it for 30 before, and 30 has stripped the anodizing off really good, but you're kind of taking a gamble that it's going to rot out and like cause this all to start rusting. You probably shouldn't have touched that, but Oh, but see, you can see if it focuses, it's all crusty and gunky and nasty under there. So I mean, it's I think normally most people probably remove that black strip, but I'm a little lazy, so. But anyway, then after you spray this, I get another little bit before I can, but you have to let it soak, and then you wash it off. Get all of it off, and then we'll get right into the next step. So anyway guys, after you use the oven cleaner and strip it, you're going to come out with this really ugly looking, partially stripped, partially not stripped kind of deal. That's not really a big deal. It's just part of the process. It gets ugly before it gets better. Anyways, so what we're going to do next is we are going to get the sandpaper out and we're going to wet sand it. Alright, so as you can see here, we got the sandpaper ready. I start out a little bit higher than a lot of people do. I'm starting out with an 800 grit, and I'm going to work my way up all the way to 3,000. It'll be 800, I think I've got 1,000, 2,500, and 3,000. And anyway, after all that, then you hit it with Neverdull. So I will show you when we go from this to this. Alright guys, so I went from my kitchen counter to my bathroom just because of the availability of space and the mess. But anyway, so this is after sanding with 800 grit. As you can see, it's not perfect. This method is really just if you absolutely don't want to spend money buying new trim pieces. These I ended up with for $25, so I figured see what I can do about straightening them out and cleaning them up and, you know, just the normal stuff. But anyway, next we're going to hit it with the 2500 and then we will get right back to where we're at. Alright guys, so this is after hitting it with the 2500 grit. As you can see, there's still a couple spots like right there. But it looks a lot better than it did originally, so instead of going back in this video, I'll just hit it at another point right before it goes on the truck. Alright guys, so this is after the 3000 grit sandpaper. As you can see, it's not the world's greatest, but it shines up pretty decently alright. We still have to hit it with the Neverdull just to give it that final little bit of, you know, that. And anyways, I'll get back to you when I'm done with it. Alright guys, so this is the end result on after hitting it with the Neverdull. Like I said, it might not be perfect, but honestly, I think it looks pretty dang good. These aren't the first pieces of trim I've ever done it to. Surprisingly, I have only done it to Ford pickup trucks so far. But, I mean, besides this dent that I'll be working on as soon as the recording ends, I mean, it came out okay. I consider that usable, and since we're going a patinaed build with the shop truck, I think that is perfectly acceptable right there. I mean, it shines pretty decent. But anyway guys, I'll go get all the stuff gathered up and show you just so you can know exactly what I used in case you might want to try this on your own vehicles. Yeah guys, as you can see here though, Neverdull, Easy Off, 800, 2500, and 3000 grit sandpaper. And that is what got the finish on the trim to look like what we got over here. I'll try to stand out of the light. But anyway guys, hopefully this might help you just a little bit in case you have crappy looking trim on your truck. I know I still have the bed piece to do, and like I said, I still have this dent to fix. But I hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully this helps you fix one of your cars or your truck or something. This may help you get your trim to where it's more suitable so you can work on it as you drive it. As always, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and enjoy.